John. Thank you, Sue. They're so good to help me. The song we're going to do is called Suppertime, and I got to thinking about that because they call it dinner now, not supper anymore, so you can tell how old this song is. But when I was growing up, things are just so different. So when I say Happy Mother's Day to the younger mothers out there, you all have a lot of work to do. I thought it was tough way back then as I think about it now, but really, we didn't even know the times were lean. We always thought we were in high cotton. And especially on Saturday night, when Mom got ready to give everybody a bath, she'd heat the water. And we had a bathtub on the back porch. Yep. She'd heat the water, and of course I was fortunate to be the youngest because the youngest got to go first. Oh. So I'd get my bath first, and everybody else, Daddy was always last. But we had to be nice and clean for church on Sunday morning. And, that's one of the most important things I could ever say to you young mothers is lay that foundation for those children now by bringing them to church and learning about Jesus. Because as they grow older, whichever road they take, because there's so many pulling them in all directions, that, I can say now that I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that all of my brothers and sisters and my mom, we're going to meet in heaven one day. And it was because of those prayers and that foundation that she laid. But I was thinking right before I got up here, and I was thinking about that bath, on Saturday.
That's ancient, isn't it?
I know. But, when I got married, and I had 5 little girls right off the bat, and I tell you, I was 24 years old, and it was hard. But we didn't have all of the, the technologies you have today. So actually now as I look back, it was easy because there's so many different things that take you in another direction. But I did the same thing with them. I'd run a bathtub of water and I'd start with the youngest. But today they don't do that. The granddaughters were over this past week. It takes 30 minutes for them to take a bath and 2 towels per person. By the time they leave, I am worn out. So I just wanted to say Happy Mother's Day to everybody, and I hope you enjoy this song called Suppertime because it reminds me of my mom so much. When I was but a girl in days of childhood, I used to play till evening shadows fall. Come on.